Welcome back to Macsveda. Now let us start with Introduction to Quadratic Equations. What is a quadratic equation? Quadratic equation is an equation in one variable with degree 2. So this equation is involving one variable with degree 2. Degree 2 means highest index of the one variable must be 2. Now let us consider the following example. Here highest index is 2 and it is an equation in one variable. Therefore, it is quadratic equation or second degree polynomial equation. Now here highest index is 5. So it is fifth degree polynomial. Therefore, it is not a quadratic equation. Here highest index of the variable x is 2, but there is a problem. Degree is 2, but it is involving two variables. Therefore, it is also not a quadratic equation. So what is general form of quadratic equation? So degree of the variable must be 2. Highest index of the one variable involved in the equation must be 2. So quadratic equation is also called as a second degree equation or second degree polynomial equation. So we should have a term with index 2 and a term with index 1. Then you can have additional constant term equated to 0. The quotient of square term is a constant. Let us take it as A. The coefficient of middle term is another constant. Let us take it as B. And the constant term is C, which is another constant. Here A, B and C are real numbers. Now you may say 0 is also real number. Can A be equal to 0? Suppose if A is equal to 0, you get 0x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Therefore, the equation reduces to bx plus c is equal to 0, which is degree 1 equation. So, we should write a condition that A is not equal to 0. Because if A is equal to 0, you get first degree equation, which is not a quadratic equation. Now, what about if B is equal to 0, yes, C is equal to 0 or both equal to 0? Now, if B is 0, then the equation is ax square plus c. Still it is quadratic equation. If C is 0, then the equation is ax square plus bx is equal to 0 and still it is quadratic equation. Now let us consider the following examples. Which of the following are quadratic equations? First one, 11 is equal to minus 4x square minus x cube. Arrange equations such that we get right hand side is equal to 0. That is, we try to write it in the regular format. So taking x cube to the left side and taking minus 4x square to the left side, you get x cube plus 4x square plus 11 is equal to 0. And here highest index of the variable is 3. So it is not in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Therefore, it is not a quadratic equation. Now consider the next problem. Y minus 2 into y plus 2 is equal to 0. Now you all know this formula, a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square. So what is the answer? Y square minus 2 square, which is equal to 0. And y square minus 4 is equal to 0. Middle term is missing, but it doesn't matter. Okay. So you can still write it as y square plus 0y minus 4 is equal to 0. So highest index of the variable is 2. Therefore, it is in the standard form ax square plus by plus c is equal to 0. Therefore, it is quadratic equation in the variable y. Next problem. Now consider the following equation, z minus 7 by z is equal to 4z plus 5. Now remove z from the denominator. So we can multiply throughout by z. We get z into z minus z into 7 by z is equal to z into 4z plus z into 5. So when you simplify this, two z's in the numerator and denominator get cancelled. So you get z square minus 7 is equal to 4z square plus 5z. Arrange the equation such that we get right hand side is equal to 0. That is, upon simplification we get 4z square, you can take it to the left side so that it becomes minus 4z square, plus 5z, when you take it to the left side it is minus 5z. So when you simplify this, what happens? You get z square minus 4z square minus 5z minus 7 is equal to 0. So upon simplification we get minus 3z square minus 5z minus 7 is equal to 0. And this is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Instead of x we are having the variable z. So it is quadratic equation in the variable z. Next problem. Now let us simplify this. So we can multiply on both sides with q square, or you can send q square to the right hand side. Actually it is multiplying with q square. The same thing we call it as sending q square to the right side. So when you simplify this, you get q square plus 3q square minus 4 is equal to 0. Upon simplification you get 4q square minus 4 is equal to 0. Middle term is missing, but it doesn't matter. Okay, we can write it as 4q square plus 0q minus 4 is equal to 0. So this is in the form of aq square plus bq plus c is equal to 0. So it is quadratic equation in what variable? Variable q. Next problem. X plus 2 whole cube is equal to 2x into x square minus 1. Expanding. So we have this formula a plus b whole cube, which is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. Expanding it, we get x cube plus 3x square into 2 plus 3x into 2 square plus 2 cube, which is equal to 2x into x square, which is 2x cube minus 2x. So when you simplify this, x cube plus 6x square plus 3 into 4 x plus 8 is equal to 2x cube minus 2x. So which is equal to x cube plus 6x square plus 12x plus 8 is equal to 2x cube minus 2x. So taking these two terms to the left side, so we get x cube minus 2x cube plus 6x square plus 2x plus 2x, plus 12x plus 2x plus 8 is equal to 0. So when you simplify this, we get minus x cube plus 6x square plus 12x plus 2x is 14x plus 8 is equal to 0. And here the highest index of the variable x is 3. So it is not in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Therefore it is not a quadratic equation. The next one. Let us simplify this. X cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to, it is a minus b whole cube formula, which is a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. So writing it, we get x cube minus 3 into x square into 2 plus 3 into x into 2 square minus 2 cube. So when you simplify this, you get x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to x cube minus 6x square plus 3 into x into 4 minus 8. So when you simplify this, you get x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to x cube minus 6x square plus 12x minus 8. So arrange so that we get right hand side is equal to 0, that is taking all the terms to the left side. So x cube on left side and x cube on right side get cancelled. So what you get, minus 4x square plus 6x square minus x minus 12x plus 1 plus 8 is equal to 0. So when you simplify this, you get 2x square minus 13x plus 9 is equal to 0. And here highest index of the variable x is 2. And it is in the form of x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Therefore, it is quadratic equation in the variable. Next problem. Express the following statements mathematically. Please note here we are not solving the problem. We are trying to express the statement mathematically. First question here. The area of a rectangular plot is 528 meters square. The length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. That is, length is 1 plus 2 times of the breadth. Now we need to find the length and breadth of the plot. Please note here we just need to express this mathematically. So here what we need to find? The length and breadth of the plot. Now it is given that the length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. So length is given in terms of breadth. So what we do here is we will assume breadth is equal to some variable x, because length in terms of breadth is given. So let us say breadth is equal to some x. Therefore breadth is equal to x. Therefore length is what? 1 more than, that is 1 plus twice its breadth, that is 2 times x. So if breadth is equal to x meters, length will be 2x plus 1 meters. Now the area of rectangular plot is 528 meters square. So what is area formula? Length into breadth. So here length is 2x plus 1 and breadth is x, and area is given as 528. So now let us simplify this to get the mathematical statement for the given problem. 2x plus 1 into x is equal to 528. Taking 528 to the left side and opening the bracket, here you get 2x square plus x minus 528 is equal to 0. So it is the required representation of the problem mathematically. If you solve this, you are going to get breadth, that is x. Once you know breadth, you can find length, which is 2x plus 1. Next problem. Represent the following situations in the form of a quadratic equation. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages in years 3 years from now will be 360. We would like to find Rohan's present age. So what we have to find here? Rohan's present age. So let us assume that Rohan's present age is x years. So here Rohan and his mother. So present age, Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. See, if Rohan's present age is say 20 years, then what will be Rohan's mother's age? 26 years older than Rohan. Therefore 20 plus 26, which is 46 years. It is an example, because that is what is given, because Rohan's mother age is Rohan's age plus 26. Suppose if Rohan's age is x years, then what about Rohan's mother's age? X plus 26 years. Very good. So the product of their ages 3 years from now will be what? It is given as 360. So if present age of Rohan is x, then what about his age after 3 years? It is x plus 3 years. What about mother's age after 3 years? It is x plus 26 plus 3. Now the product of these two, that is x plus 3 and x plus 29, is given as 360. The product of their ages 3 years from now will be 360. That is x plus 3 into x plus 29 is 360. So let us simplify it to get the required quadratic equation. So you can expand x into x plus 29 plus 3 into x plus 29 is equal to 360. X square plus 29x plus 3x plus 29 into 3 is 87, which is equal to 360. So when you simplify, you get x square plus 32x plus 87 is equal to 360. You can send that 360 to the left side. We get x square plus 32x plus 87 minus 360 is equal to 0. Upon simplification, you get x square plus 32x minus 273 is equal to 0. So that is the quadratic equation for the given situation.